Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. After half a decade of van life, we finally rebuilt the van that started it all. If you haven't met, this is Lewis, our first van that we bought back in 2019 and lived in for 3 years before eventually upgrading to the van that we live in now. We've linked as much as we possibly can in the description box below, but if you'd like more details, we also have a Patreon where we share more behind the scenes info. Come on in and let's take a tour. Lewis is a low-roof 118 wheelbase 2004 T1N Sprinter, so this is the smallest Sprinter van you can get. We painted him ourselves years ago for less than $300 and installed this coastal off-road bumper and winch for getting ourselves out of tricky situations. We installed double swivel seats that really help open up the space and let us sit down instead of crouching over. Since the max height is 5'2" and neither of us can stand inside, we also installed this skylight in the middle of the main living space so we can stand upright while moving around. To make the space feel bigger than it is, we let in as much natural light as possible with these two opening awning windows that also have built-in blackout shades and bug screens. In the kitchen, we have a hidden sink and a faucet that pulls up to maximize counter space. This hose can also be pulled out of the window for an outdoor shower. There's a Dometic stove that runs on a simple 1-pound propane canister, a bamboo countertop, 2 5-gallon jugs under the sink for easy winterization, and a 72-liter isotherm slimline fridge and freezer. As far as storage goes, we were pleasantly surprised by how much we were able to fit in such a small space. Underneath the bench, we have more storage and our Trillino composting toilet. We went with the Trillino this time because it was much smaller and budget-friendly. As far as lighting goes, we have a few different touch dimmable options, probably the coolest one being these ceiling lights that are hidden in the bamboo slats. We also have a kitchen light, underglow lights, and shelf lighting. The trickiest part about building a van this small was trying to figure out how we could sleep without the bed taking up half of the living space. Our solution was to have this wall that stays in a locked position with this heavy-duty electromagnet. When you press this button, the magnet disengages, the wall folds down, and the mattress can fold out. At night, we have a projector screen that pulls down, and these red lights make the coziest little home theater. At first, we were hesitant to close off such a small van with a large wall, but I'm so glad we did because it oddly makes the van feel bigger. Under the bed, we have the powerhouse of this van, one 270 amp-hour Game Changer 3 battery from Battleborn, which has a full built-in battery warming feature, so the battery can properly charge and discharge at below freezing temps. Beyond that, our system consists of a Lynx distributor, 2 charge controllers, Blue Sea Systems breakers, an Orin XS battery-to-battery charger that gives us 50 amps of charging off the alternator, a 30 amp shore power charger, and a smart shunt that is Bluetooth enabled and gives us a digital readout on our phones. We sourced our entire system through Battleborn's website and we'll have each component linked below. We can't recommend Battleborn enough for a robust power system. The coolest part about having the bed set up like this is that it allows us to have this massive floor-to-ceiling garage on the other side. The garage is lined with durable Lawn Seal Lawn Ridge from Van Life Outfitters, has a ceiling light, and is where we store all of our outdoor gear and equipment. We use a T-slot track system and hooks to hang whatever we need. Our roof rack is made of 80/20 aluminum extrude, so it's super light. On the roof, we have 295 watts of walkable solar from Custom Marine Products, with 165 watts on the side. They're marine grade, so they hold up extremely well, are super low profile, and double as a roof deck. Since one of our main goals with having a smaller and more off-road capable vehicle is to do more winter van life, we installed the Webasto Evo 40 diesel heater from Van Life Outfitters, which is rated to over 15,000 feet of elevation. That's higher than we've ever been, but knowing we can basically go anywhere and stay toasty is a very comforting feeling. We use the install kit that comes with the heater from Van Life Outfitters, which makes this difficult install much easier and DIY friendly. A special shout out to SoCal Custom Vans for letting us use their workshop, Van Life Outfitters, Battleborn batteries, Trillino composting toilets, and Custom Marine solar. This wouldn't have been possible without them. And one last reminder that all the links to this build can be found in the description box below or on our Patreon. It's only $5 to join. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon for the next video.